Is it working now? Oh, yes, it's working now. Hello? Hello? Hi. Okay, hi. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna keep this at the max volume so I know when it's not picking up. Anyway, so I just said a whole bunch of shit and I'm not gonna say it again. But I guess I will say that I was um watching a video about Bella the Wolf. Just a small little shit she did because surprisingly, I genuinely just don't know what she did. All I know is that she was problematic, she mocked religion, and she killed soldiers that she made in Gacha Life, and all that type shit. And that was like about it. And yes, I knew about like the dude, I don't want to see fuck it. I also know about the porn. I think it was pornography. I think. I don't know. It was something at least. Alright, we're gonna go to catalog avatar first. Because I want to look at something. And by look at something, I want to stare at my avatars. I want to admire my avatars. Oh my god, I am struggling on this one so fucking bad because I cannot find a head. Because it's supposed to, this guy is supposed to be a literal computer, while this one is supposed to be the paint one. This one, I'm just taking the base because I think it's really cute. I'm finishing this one. So I'm gonna say some more here. So this is hmm. Do I have a name for her? Oh, wow, that's a beautiful name, bro. Yeah, so these two are matching. Anyway, sorry. Um, what should I call her? For now, I will just call her, I'll call her Lottie for now. I'll call her Lottie. That's not gonna be her name, but that's what I'm gonna call her for now. Anyway, so this is Lottie, and we see she has a black sensor over her face. And if you've been in the Roblox community for a while and you've seen I Travis lore, what the fuck? No. If you've seen Chance's old lore, think old, yeah, that sounds right. We saw that when I trap. Wait, no, fuck. I'm getting the two mixed up. So when Chance's brother, think either canon or not canon, I don't know yet. Like I seriously just don't know. He had killed I Trapped after finding out that I Trapped killed Chance, and then that's how he got his face sensor basically, because I would assume that after shooting him in the head or something, he would tear off the flesh bit by bit and eat it, and so it would just look like a meaty monster. And yeah, so that's basically what happened to her. Except that wasn't exactly what happened. It was suicide. And guess what kind? Guess what type? If you said hanging herself, ding ding ding, you're right. Uh, yeah. So like yeah. It's like that's just it about her. I think she's pretty cute, to be honest. Like, okay, what the fuck? Them boys, them boys, them boys, them boys. Oh, hi, Markiplier. Oh my god. I need to watch Girls Femboy. Femboy. Anyways, I need to watch Girls Last Tour, bro. Like, I am just LARPing. No. What? That is. Dude, I think I've been on TikTok too long and I forgot the meaning of LARP. Um. I've been a fake fan for too long. Yeah, that's better. That's better. And by fake fan, I mean I haven't watched the anime and I don't know shit about the two characters. I mean, I have watched the anime, but it was in fucking Japanese. I don't know Japanese. I only like know Konnichiwa, and that's about it. Like literally, dead ass. And I don't know if this is Japanese. And the only other Japanese I know is like Bad Apple, etc., etc. Um, yeah, dude, that's fucking it. It's like, yeah. Can you tell that I just haven't streamed in a while? I'm sorry. Anyway, so this is bro, can servers like stop fucking pinging me for fuck's sake on Discord? Because like, yeah, sure, I chose the pings, but like I chose some pings, but otherwise other servers I had not chosen the pings. Like stop fucking pinging me, please. I only joined for the emojis and the fucking what is it called? Nameplate thing. I mean name tag. Anyways, this is I would say Amy Chan for a oh wait, we're gonna call her Natsuki. This is Natsuki. Actually no, we're gonna call this one Natsuki because it looks like Natsuki. This one is gonna be Yuri. That one's gonna be Yuri. This is Natsuki. She is the friend of Yuri. She was like the best friend, the only friend that knew she was depressed and shit. Yeah. Let's just say she fits into J Key type of shit. And I would say Tokyo Kid shit as well, but like that shit is like really depressing and just honestly really concerning. I might make a video about it, like honestly. Because what the fuck do you mean? Oh, me and Bessie in the next life. Me in the next life. Us and actually shove a ruler, shove a ruler up my ass if this is wrong. But Tokyo kids are drug addicts, for one, and two, they live on the streets because they have ran away from an abusive household. At least, I think, usually, yeah. And the only reliable source of comfort they have with people, at least, is other people like them, like other Tokyo kids. And they like, and for money, guess what? Guess what? They either sell themselves or go to social media. Would you rather sell yourself self or go to social media? You'd probably go to social media, you fucking bitch, dipshit. Being a Tokyo kid, not like, wait, I don't know if I worded that right. Okay, whatever. Being a Tokyo kid is not fun, and you do not want to be a Tokyo kid. You just want the fashion. We both know that. You fucking stupid. Just say you want like the fashion sense of a Tokyo kid for fuck's sake. And also, I think the fashion sense they wear to run away is fucking like just lazy. The lazy fashion. So like the oversized shit fashion. And I think that's it, bro. Like, gang, if you just say you want Japanese shit without saying you want Japanese shit. Just say you wish you were born Japanese without saying you wish you were born Japanese, bro. Which in some cases, that isn't the point. That isn't the thing. But in most cases, people just say they want to be Tokyo kids because it either looks fun or either for the aesthetic. Like, holy shit, get a grip on life. And also the people who say, oh, Japan is innocent. Japan has no weirdos. Japan has no history. Have we forgotten, like, the whole war about whether or not black people should have equal rights as white people? Or I think that was something else. I don't know. Have we forgotten the lore? The lore? What the fuck? Have we forgotten the war of the Axis powers, aka Third Reich, Italian or France? No, I think it was the Italian Empire. Yeah, the Italian Empire and Japanese Empire. Japanese. Do I have to say it slow for you? Are you a fucking retard? Japanese, for fuck's sake. Japanese Empire. Japan. Japan. Which, um, country human speaking, would be Japanese's father slash mother, depending on the gender they choose. Or parent. I haven't seen that one yet, but yeah. Like, sometimes people piss me off when they say a certain country is cute and there's like nobody really says that there's no history behind any countries because that is true, but people act like it. People act like Japan is such a kawaii or quote unquote kawaii cute and the quote unquote safest place on earth. Japan is not the safest place on earth. It's about as bad as like I don't want to say Russia because I don't know. It's literally as bad as like fucking predators being on a fucking platform, I guess. No. Okay. What I'm trying to say here is that Japan is not cute, Japan is not kawaii, and the only thing that people people really need to look into history whether they like it or not. Like please, if you're going to say a country is kawaii and or cute slash cute, I've been saying kawaii because I've been talking about Japan for fuck's sake. Leave me alone. Anyway, saying a country is kawaii and shit they and the history and you haven't looked at the history, I'm just gonna say you're a dumbass. Because let's take Germany as an example. Yes, the worst one out of probably, well, maybe the worst one out of all of the countries that I know of is worst. Anyway, so let's take Germany as an example because I had a friend that would said and I quote, "Oh, Japan is so, I mean, fuck, Germany is so like cute and kawaii. I want to live there." Buddy, buddy. For one, this girl is loud at all hours. Well, that girl was loud at all hours. And if you live in Germany and or know about the laws in Germany, you have to be quiet at like certain times. You cannot be dead ass right now. You do not. Well, some people do want to live in Germany because of the quietness and the rules, the laws. I mean, in it. So yeah, that is understandable. I do like my own time, my own quiet time. Anyway, um,
Please
and
leave a message at the beep. Beep. Hello, this is
fuck
Aaron.
you.
I released a song called Table for Two, and it's
I'm
about
gonna shove
getting
a
stood up
pencil up
at
your
dinner.
ass.
So if
Give me my
you've ever
music
done that
back,
to
bruh.
someone or had it happen to you, you should listen to this song.
Fuck
I'm
this
on
shit,
Spotify.
bruh. Anyway, yeah, she would always say, "Oh, I want to live in Germany. Oh, Germany has like not a bad history at all." Well, let's just say I didn't bother telling her about the history, and I didn't tell, and like, and she never picked up a history book or haven't ever, and hasn't ever touched a fandom with Germany in it and looked at like the background, like the history of Germany, basically. Germany was not kawaii, and I don't think it ever will be. I don't think any country will ever be kawaii because that's genuinely so stupid. Because who calls a country kawaii? Like honestly, like that just seems so stupid. It almost And almost every country has some type of stereotype. So, like for example, America, um, burgers, guns, eagles. Whether or not you live in America or you like are not in America. Mexico is burritos, like tacos and shit. And I do, and I will, holy shit, I, w- I will admit, I have said, I have said I would get tacos for a Mexican person before because I didn't know what else to say. Um, yes, you can bring that up whenever. I really don't care. But I seriously did not mean to bring that stereotype up. I mean it. Russia, vodka, Russian roulette, drug addicts, and that's about it. Like seriously, guys, Russia's history is so peak. Like, fucking please, for the love of God, read history. Dude, I'm actually gonna start tweaking. Like, guys, please start reading history before you say something is kawaii, some country is kawaii or some shit. No, no, no country is kawaii. No, no, no country was ever sweet. No, well, if you really do think about it, if any other countries are now being discovered, they have no history and they could be seen as cute, but that's just fucking stupid. And it's like China, don't quite know the stereotype for China, but it's like I'm pretty sure it's like Chinese food, pandas, and cute woman. Same goes for Japan. Japan, cute woman, kawaii, quote unquote kawaii aesthetic, and no history. Because some people just don't decide to look into the history. And guys, if you really, guys, history is like fucking peak. I love history. I love history, and I would want to read about history, but like, I don't have the mental. I don't. I don't have the motivation to do that. So, fuck me in the ass, bro. Actually, don't do that. I would only let my wife do that. Oh, yeah. While I'm here, I should expose my ex. And this is the most recent one. This is like the one that was featured in one of my Yandere simulator live streams. So, um, let me look at the name he goes by now by going onto my alt account because apparently I haven't blocked bro on that one. Okay, oh, Ivan. I'm so sorry if I I'm so sorry if I make you hate Ivan now, which honestly, as somebody who would hate Ivan, who okay, I'm talking about Ivan from Alien Stage, and I do not like Ivan that much. He sexually assaulted he sexually assaulted Till. Do not try and water down this term. He kissed Till without consent. Although yes, they were singing. They were singing. They couldn't ask for consent. Yes, they were in a life or death situation. They couldn't ask for consent. But still, like anyway. So he goes by Ivan now. And the reason why like okay, fuck it. Anyway. So, this man, or well, transgender man, fucking is an H player, possible zoophile, and just stupid. Like I'm being so honest. So first things first. Um, there is a server that he's in that says No face revealing. And it's made by his friend. So no wonder he didn't get in trouble. But he face revealed. He fucking face revealed, and I've seen his face before. And I'm just gonna agree with one thing he says. I look fucking ugly, not gonna lie. That is true. I am so glad you admit that. Because to be honest, that whole relationship, I was just staying for the attention. Like I'm being so dead ass. But when I did find out it was platonic, I did want to cry. But we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. We really don't. And there was this other server that he was in that he says, I might just cut deeper at this fucking point. Now I do want to help everybody self harms. I really do wish the best for everybody who has poor mental health and is too scared to reach out to anybody or tell anybody. I really hope you're okay. But by the way, this man is an H player. He types like an H player. He does everything like a fucking age player. He does not age regress. And, okay, hold on. Let me quote something he says. I love being claimed. Like, yes, call me your puppy. I'm not gonna drop his age, but let's say that it's under 18. It's under 16. It's under 16. Let's just say that. And please do not go guessing in the comments or anything. I love being claimed. Like, yes, call me your puppy. That is not aggression. That is not a trauma response. That is a kink. Seriously. It's pathetic. Anyways, there's also this other. So I'm going off of photos that I have downloaded of this man. Other things, you're gonna have to take my word for it. Because I didn't decide to record this quote unquote relationship, because I thought it was like, I thought there was no reason to. So, anyways, so Aveline, another one of my friends, peak person by the way, said they were hard, and I replied that I don't think it needed to know you were hard. And I think I meant but my grammar's ass. You guys seen that. And Evelyn replied, you totally did, guys. I said, okay. I'm gonna call him Skep for now, said, I would wub to know when somebody is hard. And I said, okay, with a dot dot dot. And then he said, totally. And then I said, okay, again. And then another one of my friends, um, a great thing is to check what name they go by right now. Oh, wait, they go by Cody. Anyway, so one of my friends, Cody, said it's so obvious that Jay/Sam, aka me, doesn't give a shit. And then my friend, Evelyn, said, also, what a thing to say in front of your boyfriend. Like, what the fuck? Like, honestly. I get it if it was a joke, but I don't think it was a joke. Oh yeah, you're gonna have to take this one for my word, but he made me watch porn. Like, he said, "Oh, I'm gonna kill myself if you don't watch this," or some. He said something. He threatened me. I'm being so not ass right here. And can I stop being ping while I try to speak on my stream? Jesus. And then one of his friends called Cairo, like almost a legal fucking adult, by the way. Cody, I'm not gonna say his age again. But he is under 18. He's not even close to a legal legal adult. And Cairo, the person close to a legal adult, I think last time I checked, um had texted Cody I texted Cody like I don't know. I don't know how many times until it stuck. Like, okay, so basically what I'm trying to say, Cody is a underage is a minor, and Cairo, I'm just gonna call them Cam, Kai. I'm gonna call them Kai. No, I'm gonna call them Ty because anyway. Anyway, so Ty, a almost legal adult, literally just texted Cody and all the way inappropriate stuff and stuff like that. I think I don't remember what. I think it's actually let me look at my messages with Aveline because I think he told me, not she. He. Jesus. Oh yeah, Ty also had found $400K and said he's gonna buy a whole house with it. A house is way more than that. Oh, okay. So I'm going to read this whole thing that my friend Aveline sent Cairo slash Ty. I'm gonna call him Kai for now. I'm gonna read all of it. I'm gonna read the whole thing without saying the things. Oh wait, I can call him Neo. I'll call him Neo. Neo, I'm aware I am no admin and no owner of the server, but Nine has been reporting to me just everything you're doing revolving around him. How you're saying shit that makes him uncomfortable and how he doesn't even like you like that. Like you like that as in he doesn't like you as a he doesn't like him as a partner, like a lover. He's only complying with you due to the fact he's aware your mental state is crumbling and he's scared you'll hurt yourself. 9 is a minor, and you're almost a legal adult. You'll be almost a legal adult before him as well. You're making 9 uncomfortable and you're borderline grooming him. You may not see an error in your actions, but me and April, yes, April knows as well. This isn't some scam for me to steal 9 from you. Quote unquote steal 9 from you. This is a friend of 9 who is deeply concerned about 9's safety and well-being. And now Zero, since I'm aware Zero is also joining on in this behavior as well, which Zero is also a minor if you're not aware. And if you're truly convinced 9 is okay with your behavior, I have screenshots of him being visibly uncomfortable. And don't get upset at 9 over this. He has every right to be uncomfortable. I'm not going to drop Cody's age, but since Neo is almost a legal adult, I feel like it'd be okay. A little bit. So Neo, in this text, is supposedly 17. He'll be 18 before him. A legal adult. By the way, they met in a Discord server. It's just some random ass Discord server. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. But this is borderline grooming, and I didn't even know that. That is like a new thing I learned today, like right now, as we speak. But holy shit, that is fucking disgusting. You little, like Neo. I hope you were disappointed. And this Neo knows who I'm talking about. This Neo knows who they are. And if they don't, I'll clarify. Anyway, I will play Regretta Vader while I rant. So anyways, what else? And so one time Cody said that he was annoying and pathetic, which is true. Wait, hold up. I'm scared. Can you not fucking blind me? Okay, anyway. Sorry. I should really fix that, to be honest. Anyway. Um. So this, and he said, this little fucking zoophile ass shit, age playing shit, lolicon making OC. G- Genuinely, how do you make a lolicon OC in Gacha Life? Like, hello? How do you, like, a lolicon looking slash Shotacon looking OC? Which basically they fucking were. But they were just, like, non-binary or some shit. And it's just, like, fucking stupid. Like, dude, do you not... And they looked like toddlers, but one of the most recent one I remember was 14. I mean 15. Fucking 15 years old and looks like a fucking toddler, by the way. Pointed out by one of the people in the server. One of the people in the server. Pointed out by a person in the server. And like, this is like seriously, bro. This thing has a fucking kink for a lot of things. And honestly, it's scary sometimes to think about it. What do you mean that I was dating somebody who had several bad kinks and could have possibly like manipulated me, basically. No, I'm not dropping his age, and I will not allow anybody who knows him to drop his age because that is just fucking disrespectful, and I don't feel like doing that shit. And I don't feel like that should ever happen to anybody unless it's genuinely actually deserved and has a reason. Yeah, no, I'm fucked. Dude, I was so good at this. I don't know what happened. Mediocre ending. Well, no shit. It's not as cold as the Antarctic. Did I just turn British? What the fuck? Yo, I'm gonna be so honest. I have never seen Stat in Regulator. Anyway, so this like, and almost every time this little shit cut himself, which is like, am I allowed to say that I'm not surprised? I'm gonna play my playlist while I'm doing this. Anyway, um, like seriously, no, I do not know when you cut yourself. Like, dude, you're fucking me in the ass here, dude. Wait, no, that's not correct wording. Um, you're like killing me here, dude. You are older than me. You didn't know that, but still. Like, speaking like actual age, um, you're older than me. And same goes for all the exes I've had. There was only one ex. No, there hasn't even been an ex that was my age or close to my age yet. And I'm not even surprised. Being like, it's so stupid how people go on the internet and see a vulnerable person and say, "Oh, um, hmm, should I find somebody to date that's the same age as me, or should I find somebody who's younger than me?" I'll find somebody that's younger than me because they have a good personality. Do you know how fucking pedophilic, I think it's the word, that sounds? Perchance? Now, the reason why I'm not calling this ex a pedophile is because he didn't know my age at all. I never told him. I only knew his age, and yeah. And obviously, since I liked the relationship, I thought the relationship was real, mind you. I didn't tell him my age because I knew that would probably ruin the relationship. And same goes for the relationship before this one that I don't think I announced to my YouTube. He was 15. He was 15 to 14. And this was the time I still thought pedophile meant, like, minor attracted person, bro. Sometimes I get the two mixed up still. But, like, seriously, dude. How do you listen to my voice and say, oh, he is old enough to date? And the fact is, he knew. He didn't know well, he did know how young I was. He did. But he didn't try to stop me from the relationship, did he? I was I was vulnerable, I guess. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. But if you wanna guess, I guess you can guess. But I am gonna stop you. Actually. I will stop you from guessing. But seriously, dude. If you are in a relationship with somebody who is young, just stop them. Like, please. What is the point of staying in that relationship if they are younger than you? Unless you're some fucking pedophile or some shit. Fucking disgusting hoe. Fucking Discord mod. Like, it's absolutely sickening. Mind you, people are scared to go outside due to, like, rapists and people who sexually assault people, predators, creeps, etc. And that means they never go outside, or they try to avoid going outside because they don't want to, because they don't feel safe. Because they don't feel safe going outside knowing there are people who will try and hurt them, who will try and traumatize them, just for their own pleasure. Because we don't do enough. We don't execute these people. We don't do anything. We don't even dox these people. These people deserve to be doxed because they should not live a happy life knowing they groomed, hurt, and traumatized somebody. They do not deserve to live a happy life knowing that they hurt somebody. They do not deserve to live thinking they are okay. They deserve to live in constant fear because of their actions that they, quote unquote, couldn't fucking control. If you look at a child and think they are sexy, either fucking lock yourself in your room, turn yourself into the police, or go and try to go to a mental hospital. Please. Oh shit. Dude. Oh my god, I fucking forgot about my food. I'm sorry. Anyway, seriously. If somebody in your life is making you uncomfortable or like has traumatized you in any type of way, or you think has traumatized you in a way, please either Google it or look at something. If somebody's making you uncomfortable, try and tell somebody you trust, if you trust anybody. God, the internet doesn't do good with these things, but there are people who do care on the internet, even if they don't know you. Sharing simple trauma can make people want to help you. You don't have to be, quote unquote, helpless forever. And the people who say shit like, oh, it was God's plan. Disrespectfully shut the fuck up. And, check your fucking logic, please. Now, I am not Christian, but I do support Christianity. But I'm pretty sure God, your God, would not want you to do something like that. Ever. Or, like, support anything like that. I don't know. Christianity is about showing respect and shit, at least from what I've seen. Christianity is not, like... Seriously, guys. If you are Christian and you are, like... and you know you're a bad person, at this point, just don't associate yourself with Christianity. Because I refuse to believe that God would have a child, a quote unquote child, like that. Because that's just fucking disgusting. Hello? Who the fuck are you? Oh, you're fleshy, I think. I don't know. But seriously. Hold on. I have another thing I would. What the fuck? I have another thing I would talk about, but I need to take a little bite of my food. I need to eat a little bit of my food. Okay, I got some ketchup on me, sorry. Alright, this is actually funny. Anyway. So what I'm gonna talk about is the internet and iPad kids. First, I'm gonna talk about iPad kids. iPad kids are really not as bad as they are stereotyped. Their parents didn't want to deal with their child, despite giving birth to a child. So instead of trying to help the child through tantrums and emotions that they don't understand yet, they give them an iPad or a tablet or a phone instead of taking care of them. Because they just don't want to deal with them. And that leads to them becoming a iPad kid. And an iPad kid isn't somebody who's always disrespectful and always wants something, and if they don't get their way, they'll throw a tantrum. Not every iPad kid is like that. Some are, for example, most iPad kids are actually feel more safer on the internet than talking to their parents or talking to anybody else. Because they've been raised with the internet. Because they were raised with the internet. And every time that they feel sad, upset, mad, or happy, well, I don't know about happy, but if they feel any negative emotions, really, they'll turn to the internet. Seriously, please, if you're going to have children, take care of them and don't just give them an iPad at a young age. Because they will rely on that more than you, the parent. And it's okay since the child has disorders, which means they rely both on the internet and the parent equally. Sometimes it's more of the internet, sometimes it's more of the parent. But honestly, if you have a disorder like BPD or something and you have children, I feel like it would be okay to give them an iPad, but give them like some screen time limitations and let them go outside every once in a while. And make sure to take care of yourself. Saying this coming from a person who has a ADHD mother and a BPD mother, and a dad and a stepdad and a dad who thinks more logically than emotionally. This is coming from a person that hates shit like limited shit and stuff. Like seriously, if you're gonna have children, you're gonna have children, please take care of them. And if you're gonna give them like an iPad at a young age, like I said, give them limitations on it for a bit, and try to build a relationship with them, for fuck's sake. Because if they were like hurt in any way by anybody, instead of telling you, they'd probably tell the internet. Or probably turn to the internet for comfort. But the internet has turned into a bad place. Fuck. Green, blue, blue. Green, blue, blue, green, blue. Red wasn't children at all. And second thing, since the internet has grown into a bad place for children, don't give them an iPad or a tablet or a phone without supervision. Please. Told you red was never chosen. Anyway. Oh. Bro, stop tweaking about Folly. She's cute. Anyway. And the thing that pisses me off the most about people really not caring, people who voluntarily wanted a child can never take care of the child or abuse them. Because they made the child, made them quote unquote ugly. Which, actually, they didn't. It's not their fault. You did that to yourself, if you really think about it. Because I'm pretty sure that's like something easy to figure out. And forcing your child to be something they don't want to be, and like we're forcing certain religions on them, will lead to trust issues, possible trust issues, I mean, and trauma from these specific things you have pushed onto the child. And it's sick. It's sick. Literally. Because honestly, the more I look at the internet, the more I realize it's terrible. And the more I realize it's terrible, the more I get scared for younger people in my family, especially my baby cousin. He's either 4 or 5 months right now, I don't know. One of the two. I think he's 5, but anyway. Yes, he doesn't know what the internet is. Yes, he doesn't know how to talk. Yes, he doesn't know how to do anything, really. But, and sure, when he's older, he will probably forget about everything about this stage in his life. But I'm talking about when he's a bit older, and when he has an iPad, tablet, phone, and when he sees something he's not supposed to. And another reason why you shouldn't let your children on the internet at such a young age with any type of app, with any type of communication app like Discord, is because predators, groomers, that shit exists. Bad people exist. All types of people exist. And sure, there are some times where you can't control it because, well, you just can't. I don't know. I can't think of a reason right now, but many children, and I'm trying to say this in a good and bad way, but many children have parents with disorders, and which that is completely fine. Some of them can handle children, some of them can't, which is okay. But some of those parents who have disorders and can barely take care of themselves don't want to give up on the child, and they don't want to send them up for adoption. And for an example, teenage moms, they were forced into something they don't want. You can't blame it on the mother. You can't blame it on the father. They are teenagers, for fuck's sake. It happens. Things like that happen. Some of them can manage, some of them can't because they get kicked out. If your child gets pregnant at a young age, the least you can do is support them. Like, that is the least you can do, instead of just throwing them out. Just struggle. Wait, no, I like this one better. Oh shit. Anyway. Oh shit, I either got pinged or messaged. I need to look. If your child gets pregnant at as a teenager, don't just throw them out. Because sometimes they can't abort the child because they can't afford to. And shit like this, usually the father leaves the mother. If the father is that shitty. And especially if it's quote unquote not their child. In which most times it is, but depending on how it happened, it sometimes isn't. Sometimes it was out of the girl non-binary person's control, and they couldn't stop it. They were either vulnerable, or they couldn't fight back, or anything. And so when the father finds that out, if they are really that petty, they will say, "Oh, but it's not my child, so it's okay to leave him." I'd rather, if I were to say something like that, I would kill myself first. That is just pathetic. It's not my child, so why do I have to take care of it? Maybe because the mother can't. Maybe because the mother... This is all just stupid. Real world, okay. Coins. Hi, sperm. I fucking hate you. Wow, who said that? Yeah. Another thing I want to talk about is, people under serious videos or events. First, I'm gonna talk about events. And also, like, mentally, and, like, also, like, other allergens and shit. Anyway. Petscop? Anyway, sorry. What was I talking about again? Oh yeah. So first I'm gonna talk about events. Especially this on TikTok. People like to be rude on under events. Guys, events were made for one reason and one reason only. Usually, maybe more. But usually it's to express feelings, to let the thing out, to not, like, and not telling somebody. That would probably tell somebody else, and then it would spread everywhere. The internet is a place where people can hide behind a screen and feel safe. When people say rude things or something, I'm pressing a little bit. Okay, sorry. And just say, oh my god, people have it worse. Just say you don't care about mental health without saying it. Because most people say they care about mental health and then they just don't mean it. If you seriously don't mean it, then don't say you support mental health. Just say you find it disgusting. Just say you find it absolutely disgusting and move on. This is stupid and pathetic. You guys just can't admit it. It's just, like, seriously, if you can't admit that you don't actually care about mental health, that's really stupid. Because what do you mean you're such a coward? You don't want to admit you don't care about mental health? Because as far as I know, if it isn't under the, oh, if you cut yourself, if you were, like, a drug addict, and all that type of self-harm shit, and other stuff, and then somebody says they self-harm, or, like, it's, like, biting themselves and stuff, and picking at their skin, and you say, oh, that's not mental health, you're just being bratty, or you're just being, like, pathetic, or some shit like that. Guys, mental health is a range. Mental health is disorders. Mental health is all types of shit. Let's take Party Noob for an example. I'm pretty sure something tragic happened to them, and they party to keep their mind off it. People would say, that's not a coping mechanism, you're just lying. Are we fucking dead ass? People cope differently. Whether or not that be a life-threatening thing. Whether or not that be a healthy way of coping. No, Party Noob, please. Party Noob, please. Yeah, fine, fuck it, whatever. I don't swear. If I see something along the lines of I'm gonna solve anyway, and now we're gonna talk about serious videos, such as talking about ice. People would find some cringy ass fucking reaction image from Pinterest and fucking put it under in a video about ice and say me to die Trump or like something along those fucking lines. Like, guys, be dead ass. This is a actual serious topic and you're just making a joke out of it basically. It's stupid. It really is stupid. Seriously. If you like, sure, it can be a child, which it shouldn't be, a person who knows what is going on and knows how serious the topic is. But nope, it never is. It never is. It probably never will be. Cannot make stupid ass reaction images under a serious video about a serious topic and say, me too, Donald Trump. You're not taking it seriously. You're either treating this like a joke or just fucking doing something whatever else you can do. And it's pathetic. It's stupid and pathetic. Seriously. If you genuinely cannot think of anything else to say other than that type shit, maybe you should just not say anything. Shocking, I know. But seriously, if you're going to comment something like that under a serious video, I refuse to believe you're somebody who can knows this is a serious topic. Or that is a serious topic, I mean. And then, okay, so I did say religions after mentioning other things. And you may be asking, what kind of religions are you talking about? I'm talking about the internet religions, like Meowism, and like the shit Bella the Wolf made, and shit like problematic people have made, basically. Like what Bella the Wolf made, like Meowza made, like Meowism, and Spawnism. Spawnism probably isn't the best one to give for this example, but it's the only one I can think of right now. Anyway, people need to realize that religions like that have fucking, like, saved people. And I'm calling them religions for the people that, have been saved by it, because that is really respectful. That seems really respectful. Because for an example, there is a time where a certain religion, I'm not going to say the name of it because I would probably, there's a certain religion that I'm still a part, internet religion that I'm still a part of, that has saved me before. Long before. Long before anything, really. But, anyways, back on topic. People need to realize certain fucking religions have saved people from killing themselves and harming themselves. And sometimes they still fucking do, for fuck's sake. So if you think it's just an excuse, please, like, get a grip, honestly. Because
is a certified contractor with a specialized training that qualifies you for the big rebates. And the best part is, they make
because
it
like
easy
I
on
don't
you.
I don't know.
They take
What I'm
care of
just trying to say
everything.
is that
All you need to do is
religions
download the app.
have
Call
internet
Michael
religions
Insulation
that
today
are
to
made by
protect your
problematic
home
people
and
and are
save
made
big doing it.
to be problematic or something, or to mock other religions, have saved people. Have saved people. I need, and I mean need, people to realize that that is true. And it, like, yeah. Um, why is this happening? For fuck's sake, let me
You can
listen to
save up
music.
to 50% when you insulate your home.
All I'm hearing is fucking ads, 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 ads there, ads here. Fucking let me listen to music for fuck's sake. Or just, I don't know, kill yourself. Holy shit. Guys, can you tell me, like, music? Anyway, and also, like, the same goes for problematic people. Okay, I feel like I should be done talking about this shit because I don't know. Okay, there's one more thing I want to talk about, I swear. It's the last thing, I swear, I promise you. Well, it's not really the last thing because I will be talking this whole time. But anyway. The song, the trend, I'm just a girl, in the world or whatever it is not what the song is intentionally supposed to be. Bro. Because, like, bro, if you listen to the actual lyrics, you will know that it says, because that's all you let me be or something like that. Like, guys, it's not that hard to look at the lyrics and actually understand what it means. Like, seriously. I don't remember it being that hard. And sometimes you aren't able to look at the lyrics, and you think it's just some trend everybody's doing now because it's famous or some shit. But you guys seriously need to look at lyrics and the meaning behind some songs. Like, seriously. This is not, like, that was not the song's intention. For fuck's sake. It's like, seriously. That was on purpose, guys, I swear. Pie, kill yourself. Any pie fiction kids out there, please do not do that to yourself. Please keep living. Yeah. Also, people saying that Natsuki's relatable and then having the most peakest dad ever, or like a good relationship with their dad, it's just fucking ridiculous. Because yes, people like that do exist, and that's fine. But please don't say that just because you think she's a cool character. Because certainly, if you think she's a cool character, just say you think she's a cool character. Because people will feel bad for you, and like, and that type of shit. Because her dad is absolutely terrible, and should be burned alive. Who said that? I'm sorry, that was fucking cringe. What the hell? But yeah. You know, so I don't so I don't keep yapping about random ass shit. I'm just gonna end stream here and see if I can find a Oreo popsicle. So bye bye. Have a great day and please take care of yourself, even if you don't feel like it. Think of one character or one person that makes you happy or something, and think of how proud they would be of you if they took care of you, if you took care of yourself. Anyway, goodbye and have a good evening / night / morning.